Hey, big boy. Hey, big boy. Hey, big boy. Hey, big boy. You love me? Or you being nosy? Which one? You love mommy? Do you love mommy? Mommy love you. Mommy love you. Mommy love you. You don't be studying my kisses. You don't be studying my kisses. You don't love mom. He ain't studying me, y'all. So this video is going to be a collab with Victoria Crawford, my new YouTube bestie. Check her out. Her channel is amazing. She does beauty and lifestyle, and she's really sweet. And I like her videos, and I think you will too. So I'll put her information down below and her name. Go subscribe right now. Like right now. Like 5 seconds ago. Subscribe. And we're doing a collab about motherhood and how that's changed our lives. And this is a good example right here. You have to stop what you're doing to give him attention so he doesn't ruin the video. Understand? Do you understand? Yeah, I'm going to go put him back because some of the questions, I don't want anybody commenting and saying, oh my God, you said that in front of your son? Why would you say that? Like, girl, my son gonna know the truth. My son gonna know the truth, okay? Ain't no sugar coating because the world is not coated with sugar, is it? No. Ooh, ooh. Get it in. Get it in. I'm gonna start with being pregnant. For me, my sex drive did not change. I was still a horny little rabbit, okay? Definitely was horny. And when my child's father was not away in that very bad place where a lot of black men go because they can't get right, we were still having sex because it's like, I'm already pregnant. I wasn't even showing at that time. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it in. Now, yesterday, it was really like the sex drive was really high. And it remained, for me, it personally remained that way throughout my pregnancy, except towards the very end. At that point, I was scared that if I touched myself down there the wrong way, that Josiah was going to pop out. But of course, Josiah didn't want to pop out because I had a C-section and he had to be cut out on his due date because he wasn't trying to come out of there. After I had my baby, I didn't want to be touched. I didn't want to be touched. I felt icky. I felt fat. I didn't want nobody touching me, talking to me, don't look at me. Like, it really was like, probably took me about 2.5 months to get in the mood for wanting to do it again. And then when I started working out and I started losing weight, it was like, I'm bad as fuck. Ooh, ooh, get it. Ooh, ooh, yeet, yeet. When I started working, I really would probably get between 4 and 6 hours of sleep, and it would be interrupted sleep because Josiah was used to me doing whatever he did. So it took a long time for me to get back to normal, quote unquote, and I really didn't get back to normal, quote unquote, until probably he was like 5.5, 6 months currently. Josiah is just now starting to sleep through the night. And that probably started to happen when he was about 6 months. And he's only 7. So maybe 5.5, 6 months. So now he's less dependent on me. So he sleeps longer through the night. You give him that rice bottle, he's good to go. One of the best ways that I like to pamper myself personally is I like to go and get my nails done. And I love to go when Josiah's not there. Everybody's like, gasp, you took Josiah to the nail salon? Who else is going to watch him? I like to also pamper myself with a long, hot, steamy shower. An uninterrupted one, not one of those rushed ones where Josiah is crying in the crib and I really have barely enough time to wash under my titties and get the titty sweat off. But I mean like a good long shower where you shave and you shampoo your hair and you scrub. Those are the little things that just is pampering to me. And y'all, I love food. I work out all the time, but I eat like no other. So I love to go out to eat with my girls, whether it's my line sisters or my close friends. Those are the ways that I like to pamper myself. When I was nursing only, it was around the clock, like clockwork. Every 2 hours, if I didn't do it, the boob had a mind of its own. It was like leak, leak, leak. leak, 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 leak. And then once I went to work, there was a point when I was training and I didn't have motherhood room access where I could pump at work. So that limited some of my breast milk supply because my son had to be introduced to formula. It took some adjusting to transition him out because I didn't want him to have formula at first. But now I'm so glad that he has both because it makes it easier on me when I want some time away from my child because people can give him the bottle. If anything, they're closer. They embrace my son. They do stuff for my son. They're awesome to my son. What it will change is the availability that you have. When you want to just get up and go to the club and hit up homie and such wants you to slide through because he was in your DMs, you're not finna do all that with your baby. Me, I'm for one, I don't think you should bring your baby everywhere. You can't drop your kid off with everyone. So I can't really do a lot of the last minute shit that I used to just do when I was in college. Like, oh shit, such and such Pookie in room 304 having a kickback, so I'm gonna go run over there. It's not like that. I really have to plan it in advance. And a lot of times I have to pass up good times, which is another reason why I've learned like my time is so valuable. Like whether I work out with his dad or if I move on to the next, people are not wasting my time because it's valuable. It's so hard to get that time away. You start to know your baby. It starts in the hospital when y'all do all that solo bonding together. You learn your child. You are your child. Y'all are one. He was inside your tummy or she for 10 months. Yes, my child stayed the whole 10 months. He didn't want to get out. So I know my child. And it was easy for me. And I mean, it was just a great bonding experience. So I'm still learning new things when he goes through new things like teething and, you know, he's scooting and crawling and or trying to crawl and doing stuff that he wasn't doing when he was a newborn. You know, I have to accept the change because I am stubborn. I don't like change. So, you know, I'm still adjusting to his new beginnings and his new growth and development. But as far as motherhood, being used to a routine of Josiah this, I gotta do this and that, I've definitely adjusted. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel, comment, rate, subscribe, and request, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.